This overview has been taken from a paper given by Paul Dufour in 1989. What you see are where the many diverse applications of UV-EB cured systems can be used. The paper ended with the statement, "Rad-cure applications have often been reviewed, but I think it is now too diverse for one person to name them all." Things have become even more diverse since 1989 in the world of UV and EB curing. Some of the applications taken from the innovation sessions of RadTech over the years. Many diverse systems here: real 3D writing, the coating of plant seeds, circuit boards, banknotes, sandpaper, cosmetic fingernail decoration, membrane switches, and many, many more. The global energy curing market figures from 2010. We can see here that the market is almost 400,000 metric tons. The market shown in the Americas, Europe, Middle East and Africa, and Asia, and by far is Asia now the largest market for energy curing products. Energy curing by applications: printing inks, electronics, overprint lacquers, and of course the largest is still the industrial coatings sector. Percent global segmentation by application, again divided into the Americas, Europe, Middle East and Africa, and Asia. You can see here that graphic art is still a considerable part of the energy curing market. Industrial coatings, large in Europe. And finally the electronics market, which is fast and growing rather quickly in Asia. Application segmentation. For industrial coatings is still the largest segment in wood and paper, for things like furniture, wood flooring, outdoor joinery, laminates, textiles. Another section is the plastic optoelectronic area, is, as already mentioned, the fastest growing, with things like solar panels and electrical appliances. And finally metal, which is one of the first markets for UV but never really expanded, is now emerging again in things like tube and piping, coil and can coating, and also auto refinishing. Industrial coatings, some emerging applications. Field applied coatings for industrial floors and structural repairs, or sometimes known as offline, is a new area where UV cured or EB cured materials are cured away from a central location in the field with portable curing devices. Cured clear coat and textured finishes for automotive. Although automotive bodies have been tried with electron beam coatings, they have been resisted in the conservative part of the automotive industry, but UV and EB has found niches in all of the peripherals, with things like headlamp protection, the safety structures around windscreens, and also offline in auto refinishing. Industrial coatings, trends. The growth all over, geographical expansion, especially in Eastern Europe and Turkey. Water-based systems are expected to grow, and EB, as already mentioned, is under consideration in many areas of industrial coatings. The technology shifts. Even industrial coatings are becoming more sensitive to toxicity, residuals, migration. Consumer electronics continues to migrate over to Asia Pacific. However, a lot of the development still remains mainly in Germany and parts of Europe and America, but production, because of costs, is moving to the Asia Pacific area. Regulatory. REACH, of course, in Europe, their equivalents in other parts of the globe, and VOC, volatile organic compound regulations, again globally, are forcing the trends in many markets. Graphic arts trends. Improved performance requirements. Faster printing in all systems, especially in UV and EB. The objective is to reduce overall printed production cost. Better print quality. Reduce the gap between flexo and offset in quality of print. Nowadays, some people say that UV flexo can equal that of offset standard, and many say that the UV flexo now has greater quality than its solvent-based systems. Improved adhesion on plastics and aluminium and all the other substrates is a continuing trend or requirement. And as we obtain adhesion on some substrates, there are many new substrates coming to the field as well. Technology shift. Food packaging has been at the cutting edge of energy curing systems, requiring materials now to be printed on flexible materials, and the toxicological requirements are very stringent indeed, and also beginning to affect the standard energy curing products in many other markets. Flexo, continued growth in label machines and medium and wide web. Wet flex, an interesting concept where electron beam cured system, which are water diluted, flexo inks with hot air assist, a combination to try and achieve low migration and better quality for food packaging. And digital inkjet, a high interest and high growth area. Graphic arts continued trends. Regulatory, as already mentioned, VOC legislation. This could benefit energy curing over solvent-based systems. Food packaging, the regulations such as the Nestle list, the Swiss ordinance, the German ordinance, and many other regulations which are coming in place to make our food packaging safer, and which energy curing is complying with. Sustainability, a global trend. Recycling, de-inkability, and the use of renewable raw materials. Application by segmentation in the graphic arts. Here you can see the various types of printing systems, some declining, some increasing. Digital inks increasing. Overprint varnishes, the high gloss overprint varnishes for publication is declining, but this is a general trend in the publication market where publication is moving to digital and online. But overprint varnishes for packaging is increasing. Application segmentation others. Adhesives, pressure sensitive, laminating and structural, a niche market but showing significant gains. Rapid prototyping, modeling and manufacture, the inkjet and laser methods, though the inkjet is a faster growing market than the laser. Dental and medical, fillings, surgical adhesives and coatings is a small market, but with significant growth. Cosmetics, fingernail decoration and artificial fingernails. A small market, but growing, especially if the at-home market becomes available, where the ladies will actually use a portable UV lamp to cure and dry their fingernails at home. Conclusion. The main advantage of energy curing is still instant cure and being solvent-free. And this has led it to be considered in many diverse applications over the years, and as shown in the first two slides of this presentation. The disadvantage of energy curing, subjectively, is odor, also cost compared to lower cost solvent-based systems, and a relatively high viscosity. But all of these have been overcome in a number of applications, and the most successful being UV curing flexo. And finally, as again shown in the first two slides, energy curing is being looked to as a way to be innovative and to renew technology, even in times of recession. And I believe the diverse usage of energy curing across very many diverse fields and applications makes the market of UV and energy curing one of the most exciting markets to be in today. Thank you very much.